but I wanted the selfie stick.
我是这样的。
Wade know that he can't touch Will or...
Yeah, don't reach out and touch him or anything. You can say, hey, Will, what do you have? Okay?
Because he would try to grab, I think he would just try to give him a big hug.
He's just going to cheer him.
That's good. That's true.
There he is, right here he is. There he is. There he is, Quade.
I recognize this guy. Don't smile.
Did you get him?
Yeah. I followed.
I'm going to have to get one of these nice white suits here.
Well, I've already seen my hand down, so I'll just leave it in my apartment. You're welcome.
Did I? Well, this is, I just did it. Oh, okay.
Woo, Tino! Woo!
No, this is, I did just zoom in and take a screenshot of that over there. So that's what I got. I just don't know if it's bad. I just zoomed in, but this was the picture. Let's reach up. End up. Did you see him? Good. Papa said that we could drink that. I know, I just had a flashback. Get it!
Carol, where is he? Carol, where is he?
Third row, over toward the right side.
Second group from the right. gotta learn to get it.
You want us all to sit down?
Friends, family, loved ones, welcome to the ring presentation ceremony for the class of 2016 of the United States Military Academy. I'm Cadet Nicholas Green. I'm Cadet Nicholas Green, the class of 2016 Ring and Crest Chairperson and Master of Ceremonies for this evening's event. It is my privilege today, along with First Captain Cadet Eugene Coleman, to lead the ring presentation ceremony. I would also like to welcome Brigadier General and Mrs. Allen, Lieutenant General and Mrs. Caslin, Brigadier General and Mrs. Thompson, Brigadier General Trainer and Colonel Retired Brazel, Command Sergeant Major Clark, Command Sergeant Major Ripplemeyer, members of the 50-year affiliate class, other distinguished guests, and the class of 2016 to our ring presentation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for retreat. Today's ceremony commences with the playing of retreat, followed by the firing of a cannon and the playing of To the Colors as the flag is lowered. It is appropriate for civilians to stand with their right hand placed over their heart. Veterans and currently serving members of the U.S. Armed Forces who are not in uniform may render the hand salute. We ask that all spectators remain standing for the invocation. Chaplain Odell will now deliver the invocation.
I invite you to join with me as I pray. Almighty God, thank you for a rich history and tradition that the class of 2016 will join today. Not only the rings of their forebears and the steel of our nation's buildings will unite them with the past, but especially the exceptional character of those who have gone before us. Thank you for their opportunities, successes, and sacrifices to make it to this day. As we celebrate the award of an item that ties them to history and an institution, help them to remember what is truly valuable: duty, honor, country, and faith. Keep their hearts full of courage and perseverance and their integrity pure. May the class of 2016 represent what the very best of their forebears have represented since the founding of our academy, leaders of character who serve the nation in word and deed. We ask these things in the name of the great friend and master of all. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. On February 23rd, 2015, the class leadership, on behalf of the class of 2016, participated in the Class Ring Memorial Program, in which 34 donated rings, as well as a sample from 322 previously donated rings, were melted down and placed in the gold that makes up each class ring. Additionally, for the first time, steel from the World Trade Center was melted down into the gold of each ring to pay tribute to those who have sworn to serve and protect our nation from our enemies since the events of 9/11. The symbolism of a West Point ring is as rich in history as the gold it contains. These rings were worn by graduates who served in the Army, Marine Corps, and the Air Force. They have seen combat in all American armed conflicts from the Philippines, Europe, Korea, the Dominican Republic, and Vietnam. The men who wore these rings held positions such as the Commander-in-Chief of the United Nations Command, Commanding General of the United States Air Force, Commanding General of the United States Forces in Korea, and the Commanding General of the 8th Army, just to name a few. These rings were also worn by graduates who paid the ultimate sacrifice in service to their nation during World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War, to include First Lieutenant Reisner, United States Marine Corps, class of 1962, who was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for his actions during the Vietnam War. The service and sacrifice of these graduates over the last 213 years have not only thrived in the lessons learned since we arrived at West Point, but they will also be physically carried with us as we proudly wear our rings so that we may continue the traditions of duty, honor, and country, and never forget our rock-bound Highland home and the long gray line. With honor we lead. Class, attention! Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General J.T. Thompson, the 75th Commandant of Cadets.
Class of 2016, stand at ease. Well, I do not think we could have asked for finer weather on this special occasion, so Chaplain, you did well. Thank you. We are honored here this evening by the presence of many distinguished guests. First, our 35th Vice Chief of Staff of the Army from the class of 1981, General and Mrs. Dan Allen. Sir, thank you for serving as this weekend's guest speaker. Also joining us are several members of the vaunted West Point class of 1966, led by their class president, Colonel Norm Cooney. Gentlemen, more on you later, but thank you for your dedication to the class of 2016 as their 50-year affiliate. General and Mrs. Caslin, Command Sergeant Major Clark, General Trainer and Colonel Brazel, Mr. and Mrs. Corrigan, Command Sergeant Major Ripplemeyer, Lieutenant General Mrs. Swan, Lieutenant General Mrs. Hogue, Colonel McClure, other distinguished guests, and most importantly, the class of 2016, good evening. Give it up for them. It is an honor to speak to you on this momentous occasion that is perhaps the most significant milestone of first year, with, of course, the exception of graduation. Firsties, I understand that my speech stands between you and the moment you receive your crass mass of brass and glass, and enjoying a much-deserved weekend of festivities. So I promise that I will not take the full 30 minutes allotted for this speech. Nonetheless, it is altogether fitting that we take a few moments to reflect. Now, there are those among you that spent enormous amounts of money developing your rings, while some chose another extreme. The price range went from a high of over $5,000 down to a low of a few $100s. Some made a practical decision to buy a combat ring, perhaps looking around at the challenges in the world knowing that the American soldier stands ready. Regardless of your choice, those little boxes carry with them more than just pressed gold and cut stones. Each represents your individual commitment, that of the great class of 2016, and further, it is symbolic of your connection to the long gray line. I want to briefly speak about these symbols on this fine evening: the cadet, the class, and the corps. The cadet, each of you has made and will continue to make some individual choices about your ring. You choose special stones, inscriptions, and the like. You will choose how much you wear this ring. Your bugle notes state that it is customary until graduation for cadets to wear rings so that the class crest is most easily seen by you, the wearer. After graduation, the ring is reversed so that the academy crest is the one closest to the heart. When you compare your rings with some of the graduates assembled here, you will find some worn almost smooth on the sides from decades of wear. You can imagine the personal stories, trials, and triumphs endured. Of course, your rings mean much more than any individual. The class. As most of you know, the tradition of the class ring itself originated here at West Point with the class of 1835. Since before the turn of the 20th century, each class has been represented in their rings with the inclusion of the class crest. On yours, there is copious symbolism. A soldier leading from the front, 6 stars and 6 stripes visible on the American flag, a compass, and the American bald eagle. These symbols represent the transition from cadet to officer, the importance of leadership from the front, the imperative of providing direction, and the qualities of endurance and strength. Your crest will serve as a consistent reminder of your past, present, and future, both here during your last year at the Academy and during your careers in the Army. Your class entered West Point in a time of war, and you will leave it in a time of great uncertainty. Through the travails of the coming years, a glance at your ring, upon that eagle looking intently at your class motto, will remind you of why you endure. Indeed, with honor we lead. This common bond will last as your reunions bring you back to brag about how it was in the old Corps. This brings me to the final connection represented in your rings, the Corps. This connection is literal. On February 24th of this past year, 34 West Point rings were donated and melted into the gold used to forge the rings for your class. The donors for your rings span 61 years of graduating classes from 1924 to 1985. Among those years is a ring belonging to Lieutenant Colonel John Hamilton Boyd III from the great class of 1966, your 50-year affiliate. Here with us today are 2 ring donors, Mr. John Francis, son of Lieutenant Colonel H. Minton Francis from the class of 1944, and Miss Eileen Roundtree, widow of Lieutenant Colonel Rance H. Roundtree from the class of 1965. Thank you both for your selfless and noble gesture. Together, these 34 rings represent over 1,900 years of duty, honor, country. The long gray line certainly stretches through the years of a century told. An amazing course that was run. It may be said, well done. A few quick notes about the class of 66. It is a truly venerable class, and the gentlemen here represent their legacy. It's a class that fully understands the price of freedom. Of the 579 cadets who graduated in June 1966, 30 gave their last full measure of devotion to our country on the battlefields of Southeast Asia. The story of this class's extraordinary dedication and sacrifice is immortalized in Rick Atkinson's book, The Long Gray Line. As told by Mr. Atkinson, by their 10th class reunion, the class of 66 had amassed nearly 100 silver stars and an even greater number of Purple Hearts. The ranks of the class include a former Secretary of Veteran Affairs, a Supreme Allied Commander of Europe, Corps and Division Commanders, a Chief Strategist for the Joint Chiefs of Staff, a Commandant of the Army War College, and even the 64th Commandant of Cadets. It is because of warriors such as this that the gates of freedom remain open today. Please join me in a hand for U.S. Military Academy Class of 1966. As I gaze upon the hillside beyond the class of 2016, I cannot help but notice an army of family, friends, and loved ones. Their presence completes a majestic panorama of this special moment on Trophy Point. Symbolically, they stand behind you, providing love and support, as they have for 3+ years of your cadet career. And they will be there for you in the future as you go forth to do our nation's bidding. To the class of 2016, please turn around and join me in thanking your parents, family, and friends that helped you get to this day. The cadet, the class, the Corps. In closing, I hope these few moments of reflection reminded you that you are receiving more than just a polished stone today. It is a symbol. It is a bond. It is a charge. May you never forget duty, honor, country, and with honor we lead. Congratulations, and beat Navy.
Class of 2016, attention! Ring and crest representatives, post!
Take some pictures.
Companies, distribute your rings.
Same people I've never seen. She just failed next to her. Oh, she did. She failed. She failed. And they stood her back up. They picked her head up and put it on her.
Class of 2016, don your rings. First class, attention, uncover. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of our alma mater. You are welcome to sing along as our alma mater is sung. First class, cover. Class dismissed.
Wait, we were already right.
There he is, right there. Isn't that him? No, it's not. They all look the same.
I know.
This is D2. Where's D1? D1. D1? Took a bunch.
Thank you.
Where's D1? D1? Yeah. Where's D1?
D1's right over there.
Yeah, we gotta head back to the race. Who's here?
is E2. E1. Where would I find E1? That's a good question. Huh? He's gonna be down here. E1. Point me towards an E1. We need E1.
E1 first reg?
E1. Toledo. Find me E1. Sure. Oh, there he is, right in front of us.
So, last
Mom, I want
All
a
right,
picture
let me
with
see
Will.
it.
Let me get a picture of
Willy
your
won't.
hand real quick.
My fingers. Hey, Quaid. We came here for that.
Yeah.
Wait, you moved. You
We
moved.
came here for this right here.
Yeah, we can.
Wait,
This,
Quaid, move.
this is kind of like a
Yeah,
song.
wait, wait.
It's like stuck
Okay,
on your
no, I want a picture first.
stuck on your finger.
Hold that.
I can't get it off.
Oh, wait, no, I want
I don't know where my sash is.
Wait, Trey, come here. I can get it off of ya. I'll try.
Oh, keep pulling. You're almost there.
Wait, Mom.
All right, let me see it.
There it is.
All right, let me see yours.
It's a cloud.
Very cool.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, hold on. Let me see him. Very cool. I like those. Where is it? There it is. You put it back on her shoulder. It looks better up there. There we go.
Oh, the ring.
No, I was talking about you, of course. All right, let me see. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that
Put
is
that next to it. What is
beautiful.
that?
That's a pen of the guy's mom.
Oh, jeez.
He is in, isn't
You
he?
would do that? You would do that? Oh my gosh. I guess that means you're in the will, right? All right, let me see it.
There it is.
Very cool. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, and there's the box. Let's see a box picture. There's the box.
This is just the plain black box. They got the nice, like, engraved wood
Yeah.
ones.
Let me see the ring. There. Oh, I like that. That's granite.
It is.
That is very cool.
Hey.
Man, your shadow's in it.
Oh, jeez.
We'll see each other later at the dinner, so
Where is it?
Here it is.
I sent Drew the
Very nice.
it's in
Very
Cold Spring, so
nice.
it's across the river.
Let's see, do you have one?
I got an
Oh,
box, sir.
it's a box. And a dog.
But,
And a ring. Where's the ring?
oh, yes, and another
Oh, there's the ring.
Yes, sir.
Where's the ring? Wait a
Is
second.
this there? Yes, sir.
There it is. Okay.
It's right here.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see yours.
I'll let you cut this. Just, this is Caleb.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, how you doing?
So are you his roommate?
No,
We've almost been roommates like 4 times. But
practically roommates.
yeah, might as well be. He's in E1. We went to Gulf Shores together.
So,
Okay.
yeah, that was a good time.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. I have this all on video. The whole thing. The whole thing in about 25 or 30 rings.
Oh, okay.
And,
I couldn't ask for a better day.
oh no, you couldn't.
I forgot you was here.
I got practice. Practice? What kind of practice?
8 o'clock practice.
So what are you going to do about winning?
We're
It's on
gonna do our
video.
best, that's for sure.
Because then you actually have to do it. What are you going to do?
Oh god.
What are you going to do to Navy?
You should come up and see what we're gonna do.
What are you going to do to Navy?
What we're gonna do?
This is Navy right here.
I think he'll.
Go tell him what you're going to do. This is my stepson.
He'll see what it's going.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know.
Is there a way to handle it? Wait, what is it? Will, he's going to show you how to handle it.
And then you hand me the next one.
Wait, you gotta do
Hand me another one. You're going to get something too.
Wait. No, Will, you gotta do it. It's gotta be this way. Move that way.
Right there, sir.
Will, Ellie, come there. Need him on back.
Oh, you're ridiculous. This is dumb.
All right.
Right, you gotta go to the door.
Hey, Will, what's worth more, that ring or Disney stuff?
Hit me now.
What?
Are your folks here?
No.
Oh, where are they at?
They're back.
I got you.
Can he go out with us?
Actually, I can. I got.
What?
Okay. I'll have my phone on there.